Hello and welcome to another episode of Colt's 45's 545's at 545. Today's show is episode number 77, season 2, episode 21, and is part 1 of a 2-part Mother's Day set. Part 1 is titled Welfare Mothers and features 5 7-inch records where there's a reference to mom. Track 1, Mother May I, by Liz and Lynn Anderson, is a 1968 recording by mother and daughter duo Liz and Lynn Anderson. The ladies came to fame as regular performers on the Lawrence Welk Show. It's the only song recorded by the duo, though daughter Lynn had a long and successful career as a country singer with over 50 top 40 country hits. Track 2, Mama He's Crazy by the JUDDS, is another mother-daughter duo featuring Mother Naomi on background vocals and daughter Winona on lead vocals and guitar. With 14 number 1 hits and a total of 20 top 10 hits, they were inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2022. Sadly, it was a Pyrrhic victory, as on the eve of the awards ceremony, Naomi, who had been struggling with depression and bipolar disorder, took her own life with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Up next, Harper Valley PTA by Jeannie C. Riley was written by Tom T. Hall in 1968 and was an international hit for Ms. Riley. The song sold over 6 million copies as a single, making her the first woman to top both the Billboard Hot 100 and the U.S. Hot Country Singles charts with the same song, but not at the same time. An occurrence that would not happen again until Dolly Parton's 9 to 5, 13 years later. Track 4, Motorcycle Mama by SAILCAT, was a top 12 hit in 1972 and was ranked number 89 in Billboard's Top 100 Singles of 1971. The disc was a biker-themed concept album with cover art and gatefold drawings by Mad Magazine co-founder Jack Davis. There's one drawing for each song, plus an extra one at the end. The songs basically tell the story of a jobless motorcycle vagrant who meets a woman and settles down to start a family. But, unable to break free from his malingering ways, the last drawing shows him reclining on his porch while his old lady hangs the laundry and his kid hoes the garden. Also, there is a truly unique cover by Bjork with the Sugar Cubes that just makes you wonder. Last up, I Want to Be Your Mama Again by the Sir Douglas Quintet. Formed in San Antonio, Texas in 1964 by Doug Salm and his friends. Doug first sang on the radio at age 5 and at age 11 played on stage with Hank Williams Sr. and Hank's final public performance. I Want to Be Your Mama Again was the B-side to the song Mendocino, which spent 15 weeks on the Billboard charts, peaking at number 27. That's not all for this week. Stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for listening. Cheers.
Mama, I found someone like you said would come along. He's a sight so unlike any man I've known. I was afraid to let him in, 'cause I'm not the trusting kind. But now I'm convinced that he's heaven sent and must be out of his mind. Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me. In my life is where he says he always wants to be. I've never been so loved. He beats all I've ever seen. Mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me. And Mama, you've always said better look before you leave. Maybe so, but here I go, letting my heart lead me. He thinks I own the moon and stars. I think he's a living dream. Well, there are men, but ones like him are few and far between. Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me. And in my life is where he says he always wants to be. I've never been so loved. He beats all I've ever seen. Mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me. Oh, Mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me. I want to tell you all a story about a Harper Valley widowed wife who had a teenage daughter who attended Harper Valley Junior High. Well, her daughter came home one afternoon and didn't even stop to play. And she said, Mama, got a note here from the Harper Valley PTA. Well, the note said, Mrs. Johnson, you're wearing your dress is way too high. It's reported you've been drinking and are running round with men and going wild. And we don't believe you ought to be bringing up your little girl this way. And it was signed by the secretary, Harper Valley PTA. Well, it happened that the PTA was gonna meet that very afternoon. And they were sure surprised when Mrs. Johnson wore her miniskirt into the room. And as she walked up to the blackboard, I can still recall the words she had to say. She said, I'd like to address this meeting of the Harper Valley PTA. Well, there's Bobby Taylor sitting there, and 7 times he's asked me for a date. And Mrs. Taylor sure seems to use a lot of ice whenever he's you tell us why your secretary had to leave this town? And shouldn't Quintet Jones be told to keep her window shades off or completely down? Well, Mr. Harper couldn't be here 'cause he stayed too long at Kelly's bar again. And if you smell Shirley Thompson's breath, you'll find she's had a little nip of gin. And then you have the nerve to tell me you think that as a mother I'm not fit. Well, this is just a little Peyton place, and you're all Harper Valley hypocrites. No, I wouldn't put you on because it really did. It happened just this way. The day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA. The day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA.
Tell your daddy and your mama too, you got something better to do than stick around the house the rest of your life. You're 18, you can do what you like. You be the queen of my highway, my motorcycle mama, and we'll see the world from my Harley. We'll get matching jackets and helmets too. We'll get respect from the towns we ride through. We'll sleep at the roadside in the soft green grass, and if the squares won't buy, we'll let them pass. She'll be the queen of my highway, the motorcycle mama. We'll see the world from my Harley. And maybe in a year or two we'll have a little one. She'll look just like you. We'll add on a sidecar, electric guitar, and we'll be a trio. The baby makes 3-0. Tell your daddy and your mama too, you got something better to do than stick around the house the rest of your life. You're 18, you can be my wife. You'll be the queen of my highway, my motorcycle mama, and we'll see the world from my Harley. We'll see the world from my Harley. We'll see the world from my Harley. The chain won't break.
Wanna be your mama again. I don't wanna be more than your friend. It's true you left me a long, long time ago. I'll be here to care for you when people are down on you and when you're lonely. I wanna be your mama again. We had so much to share back in the past, and even though the day you walked away, I'll be on your side all of the time when you find that you can't make it. I wanna be your mama again. I don't wanna be just your friend. It's true you left me a long, long time ago. late at night, be seven, and when the pale moon is bright, I'll be there, be there. When you're crying late at night, and your arms will hold you tight, then you'll be lonely. And you'll cry for me, and I'll be in infinity where you're gonna try to find. I bet you'll be my mama again. I want you to be more than my friend. We have